Richard Stocker, son of Caulfield Cup winning jockey John Stocker. He's Adelaide based. He'll be riding Stormy Jim. The horse is trained at Mount Gambier by Dean Sexton. And there's Stormy Jim will be led up to the stalls riderless. Starting time has passed for the running of the 1997 Ballarat Cup. The first horse to go into the stall is Stormy Jim. The betting is still soaring. We're nudging $500,000 in the win pool alone at this stage. There's more than 700,000 bet in win and place. So late bets are really flooding on this field. The Bertocci for the first time in betting has got under $3. It's now at $2.90 and $1.40 the place. That's Australis Bazaar in the Alderson colours of the white with the royal blue and gold bands. And 9 is Like a Roo. It's gone into its stall. Last Saturday's Sandown winner. It's gone in quietly for Andrew Findlay, who partnered Like a Roo last Saturday. There's Bold Command, third place getter in the Kyneton Cup. He's gone into his stall. So we're waiting now for half a dozen of the runners. This is Adam's tip. How do you think Shearer Claude looks? Now I've sensed why you're so confident about Shearer Claude. You've just got back from New Zealand and did its early racing in New Zealand. You've got some Kiwi mail, haven't you?
The boys have been waiting to back this horse in New Zealand. A lot of the gallops riders over there for about 3 or 4 months. The reports are it's been set for this race specifically, and it's certainly carrying mine.
Well, I'll tell you what, it nearly picked up a Flemington win on the way, Adam, because it had a sort of luckless run at Flemington. There's the favourite going in, Bertocci, number 3. Bertocci has gone into the stall for Danny Nikolic. There's Australis Bazaar, and in the background, that looks like it is Joe Gar.
There's the toppy. He'll race on the pace, you'd expect, Keith. Backslap will be right up there. That's where he ran his best race, didn't he, when he was allowed to bowl along in front there for Stephen King, winning at Flemington 2 starts ago in the Lean Cuisine. Formerly known as the Dalgety, wasn't it, the Lean Cuisine?
Yes, that's right. And before that, the Hotham. It's been a race of many names. And he's Barossa Babe, the Greg Charles Mountain stablemate for the favourite. It's the last standby for the running of the Ballarat Cup.
Line looks okay. Whoops, Jogar just rearing. Settles again. Bertocci pouring the ground. They're racing now. And they've gone away in a perfect line near the inside. Like a Rule away okay. Shearer Claude looking for cover. He's easing back on the outside. Bold Command going forward with Australis Bazaar. Over on the outside, Backslapper is working up to join the lead from Skygazer Bertocci. Then Stormy Jim, Jogar and Barossa Babe last. The top weight takes over at the judge with a round to go. And Backslapper is going to lead them out of the straight by 2 lengths to Like a Roo. On the outside of it is Bold Command. Australis Bazaar trapped out deep. Shearer Claude in the centre. Then a length to Skygazer easing. On the outside of it is Bertocci. There's no pace on from Stormy Jim. Jogar out wide, and last of all is Barossa Babe as they work into the back. 1,600 metres out and Backslapper, 4 or 5 in front of Like a Roo, and he's fighting for his head. Backslapper, third placing Bold Command, a length away to Shearer Claude on the rails. 3 parts Australis Bazaar, then comes Jogar pulling on the outside of Skygazer. Third last Bertocci, Stormy Jim, and last of all Barossa Babe. The pace is very, very ordinary as they go to the 1,300 metre mark, where Backslapper's 2.5 in front of Like a Roo, a length away third Bold Command. 3 parts to Shearer Claude on the inside, then Jogar. In the centre comes Australis Bazaar, a length away to Skygazer, then Bertocci, Stormy Jim, and last of all is Barossa Babe. Towards the 1,000 metre mark, they're about to come off the back, and Backslapper 2 in front of Like a Roo. Third on the inside, Shearer Claude. On the outside, ahead away comes Bold Command. A little over a length to Jogar, Australis Bazaar, and on the inside, Skygazer. 2.5, then comes Stormy Jim. Around it, Bertocci, and 2 last of all, Barossa Babe. Off the back, 800 metres out in the cup, and Backslapper just over a length in front of Like a Roo. Getting up on the inside of it is Shearer Claude, then Bold Command. Jogar's been deep for a while. Skygazer and a half to Australis Bazaar. 1.5 to Bertocci, then Stormy Jim, and last of all, Barossa Babe. 600 metres out. The pace quickens here where Backslapper leads around the turn. Like a Roo a neck away. Jogar out 3 deep, then Shearer Claude waiting for the run. Here comes Bertocci around them, and further back then Australis Bazaar. With it was Bold Command, Stormy Jim, Barossa Babe, and Skygazer on the inside. 300 metres out down the hill. Like a Root took the lead from Backslapper. Bertocci on the outside having a bumping duel with Jogar. And then Australis Bazaar 200 out. Like a Root grabbed by Bertocci. The favourite hit the lead. Shearer Claude getting through. Like a Root, Bertocci in front. Jogar battling away, but Bertocci drawing away, and Bertocci wins the Cup. Bertocci by a length and 3/4. Jogar, Like a Root third. Then Shearer Claude next in then was Australis Bazaar from Bold Command, Barossa Babe. Backslapper, Skygazer and Stormy Jim didn't get the trip. He's run last.
It's a Favourites Cup, 3, 7 and 9. Number 3, Bertocci has won the Cup. Danny Nikolic and Peter Hayes combining. I would think that would be the Peter Hayes first win in the Ballarat Cup. It was an impressive one. And a bit rough in the straight, but Bertocci has been backed into $2.80 and $1.40. Second will be Jogar. Number 7, expect $2.70. And third, number 9, Like a Roo, $4.20. And Shearer Claude was one of the chief sufferers in severe buffeting in the straight. There's the Shearer in on the fence, Adam.
Yeah, as it turned out, you can see it in the circle there. You'll see it get into all sorts of trouble. It never had any stage where it was able to gain any momentum. Pulled a little bit in the early stages of the race, but normally it's the right place to be in there behind the leader. But Backslapper, well, I think Backslapper would have been served a lot better to be able to bowl along. I mean, that's how he went well at Flemington. He was sort of held back to the field today. Bertocci made the big wide run around the field. Have a look at Shearer Claude now. Gets into an absolute buffeting war there. They're virtually kissing it in the horse next door. Then he has no option, the jockey, but to switch back to the inside. It looks as though there's almost a gap here, but again, at half closes up on him. At this stage, Bertocci's joined the leaders, and that's it. He's got the momentum down the outside. He's missed all the trouble, and he runs away for an easy win. Shearer Claude battles away, but at that stage, he's just got no momentum. The horses on the outside have all got a full head of steam as they've been able to run home unimpeded down the outside. So he's run 5th and probably should have run a lot closer, I think, Shearer Claude. But anyway,
that was Australis Bazaar flashing home for 4th. That's its go in life, I'm afraid, with Australis Bazaar, always doing enough to get you for the next time, but seldom winning. It was an impressive win by Bertocci. She had her first test today at the distance. She passed it with flying colours. Now, the forms of betting there, as you can see, win, place, Cornella and trifecta. Those 4 types of betting alone on the Ballarat Cup totals 946.8 thousand. So almost a mil bet on those 4 bet types alone. So, boy, punters did let go on the race. Divvies are coming through in their entirety now. Bertocci, a popular win for favourite backers, 280 and 140. Number 3, 7 Jogar, 270. 9 Like a Roo, 420.